Now 007, this mission will involve you taking on something unlike anything you have ever faced before.
Unlike anything I've ever faced before? This should be interesting.
Beware of your overconfidence, Mr. Bond. There is a villainous group who call themselves the Reapers. They have been preying on innocent people and even mild and moderate troublemakers.
Ha, those terrorists should be no match for me. I deal with this sort of thing all the time.
You don't understand. They aren't your run-of-the-mill terrorists, they are demonoids. Demonoids are said to be demons who are among the most powerful beings ever to exist. Even someone with your skill should beware of them.
And I didn't think demons were real.
I didn't think so either, but clearly they are, and they are terrorizing people and need to be stopped here and now. Luckily, however, there is a heroic group who call themselves the Archangels, and they have agreed to work with us. Your task is to work with them to find out what the Reaper's next diabolical scheme is, and stop them in their tracks.
And another thing, Mr. Bond, there's a girl called Blair Stardust who is one of them. You are to meet up with her by the wishing well located in the countryside, and she will assist you with the mission.
Angels and demons? Wow, this is going to be an adventure and a half.
Well, I suppose it's time for you to embark on your epic adventure. Good luck 007, and be careful.
So I hear you two are going on a mission involving angels and demons. How exciting. When I was younger, my father would always read me bedtime stories about that sort of thing.
Perhaps this mission might spawn another.
Wishful thinking, Mr. Bond. Most of our missions are classified, so I don't think that will ever happen, but you will be living in one nonetheless.
What are those sunglasses you are holding?
Yes, I was just about to get to that. These aren't just any ordinary sunglasses, these are glasses installed with a camera. You can take photos, film videos, and upload them to your device. Give them a try. There should be a device in the Bluetooth device list called glasses. Can you see it?
Yep, I've just connected in right now.
Okay, now there is a button on one of the arms. Short press it to take a photo, and long press it to record videos. You will notice there's another button on the back. Press it to upload the photo or video to the device it's connected to.
I just got a notification on my phone saying that it downloaded something, and it's a photo of me holding this phone.
And bear in mind that once you upload them to the device, it will delete them off the glasses, so use them wisely.
These are amazing, thanks Q.
It's my pleasure, Mr. Bond. Well, I suppose I had better let you two get on your way. Best of luck, and be careful.
So I've been told to meet with a young female named Blair Stardust. She should be waiting for us by a wishing well around here.
There's actually a girl in a dress by that well you mentioned over there. Do you think that could be her?
Let's go and find out. Hammering there, are we?
Oh, I was just installing a protective cover. Some time ago, a friend of mine fell down, and I was just ensuring no one else makes the same mistake. Don't worry, it has grates so you can still throw your coins down to make wishes.
I see. Anyways, we are looking for a girl named Blair Stardust. Have you seen her recently?
As a matter of fact, you are actually looking at her right now.
Excellent. Anyways, allow me to introduce myself. The name's Bond. James Bond.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Bond. And who's that woman there?
Oh yes, my name is Camille Montes. I am an assistant to Mr. Bond.
Nice to meet you too. Anyways, I assume you are the MI6 agents that sent.
That's right. We are indeed.
And just so you know, there is no need for all the cloak and dagger around me or my Archangel friends. We work closely with the MI6, and your secrets are safe with us since, like you, we are also bound by the Official Secrets Act.
That makes me relieved to hear that. Anyways, I have been sent by my superior to deal with the Reaper situation, and I believe you and your Archangel friends can be of assistance.
Yes, but first I will take you to the Archangel Castle. It's a good thing you have a luxury car since it is quite a far way away.
Well, hop in and I'll drive us there.
Actually, I can do something better than that. Hop in your Aston Martin and I will show you what I mean.
Okay.
Whoa, are we floating?
You sure are. Now hold on. Okay, we're almost there.
That's good because I am seriously starting to get pins and needles.
Ugh, don't even get me started on pins and needles or else I might get them myself. Wait, is that what I think it is?
Yes, it seems like it's a golden castle. This must be the Archangel house. Whatever it is, it looks beautiful.
Yeah, that's our house, alright. Prepare for landing.
I wonder where Blair is. I know she said she was putting a protective cover on the well Starlight fell into, but it shouldn't take her that long.
I'm sure she's all right, just running a bit late.
I hope you are right, Lorelai.
And would you look at that, she just came in right now. That's a big relief because you sure took a while.
I had to make sure that cover was secure. After all, you can't rush perfection.
And I see you brought some friends as well. Are they the MI6 agents you have been talking about?
Yep, that's us. My name is Bond, James Bond, and my colleague here is Camille Montez.
It's nice to meet you both. My name is Archangel, and now if the rest of you would like to introduce yourselves.
I don't need to introduce myself since you have already met me.
But you haven't met me yet. My name is Slater Stardust.
The name's Lorelai Charm.
My name is Lisa Lightwave. They call me Celesta Goldstone.
I am Caleb Divine.
They call me Adelaide Stardust.
My name is Hazel Divine.
Most people call me Starlight.
I am known to most as Flash.
Cherub is the name.
I am known as Savior.
It's an honor to meet you all.
Same goes for you. So I understand you are here because of the Reaper situation.
That's right. So I have been told by my superior that you can be of assistance to us.
Of course. If you would like to follow us to the meeting room, we can discuss this in detail. We have not seen the Reapers for a long time, so this can only mean they are planning something big. I have no idea what they are planning, but whatever it is, it's not good, and we need to find out what they are up to. Now I need you all to look at the screen. This place is called Crimson Peak, which is their home. You will need to infiltrate the mansion, and find out just what those Reapers are up to. You will need to use extreme caution. It is not a place you can just waltz right into. There are lots of dangerous creatures in the area near the foot of the mountain, so discretion is paramount. On top of that, the Reapers have allies who call themselves the Strikers. A group of secret agents like you, but use their skills for more sinister purposes, and are led by the ruthless Sinclair Blakely. The best way to infiltrate the manor would be to disguise as one of them. You have a suit. All you have to do is change your tie and put on a pair of sunglasses.
It just so happens that I have a pair of sunglasses, and they have a camera fitted into them.
Wonderful. With those on you should be able to take photo shots and send them to us.
You wouldn't happen to have a female striker disguise, would you?
Well, it actually turns out you are in luck. We happen to have one in our storage room. However, it's the only one we have, so try not to soil it.
I dread to think what he means by soiling.
Anyways, even with the disguises, Crimson Peak will be a dangerous place. Blair Stardust and Lorelai Charm will accompany you on the mission in case things go south. You are to infiltrate Crimson Peak, and send photos to us so that we can see what diabolical plan those demons are cooking up and put a stop to it. Stay undetected and keep a low profile. I wish you the best of luck.
What are those creatures there?
Those are demon acolytes. They're considered to be some of the most dangerous creatures here. If they spot us, they will maul us to death.
I'll take out that one on the left, you take out the other one. I just had a thought, we could take their clothes and you and Lorelai could disguise yourselves as acolytes.
That's a good idea, but we don't have any face paint. They will see through the disguises for sure.
What color is the dirt we are standing on? Excellent. Now we can get to the manor without the fear of being attacked by acolytes. We made it. The manor is just up ahead. But to avoid any unwanted attention, we won't take the path. Instead, we will grapple up the mountain.
I guess taking the obvious route would be cheating.
My thoughts exactly.
I really hope that branch holds. My gosh, that was a climb and a half. True, I climbed climbing frames at the playground when I was younger, but not a damn mountain. And especially not in heels.
Just be thankful it wasn't Mount Everest.
That would have been the least of our worries if the branch had gave way. Anyways, me and Camille will infiltrate the manor. You two stay out here and keep watch in case anything happens. We will maintain radio silence, but you can contact us. We will send you some photos to send to the Archangels, so keep your phone handy.
Okay, Mr. Bond, best of luck going in there to face the Reapers. Wow, what a brave man.
He may be a Ravenclaw, but he sure has some Gryffindor inside him. And Snape may have been a Slytherin, but Harry saw him as the bravest man he had ever met.
Man, this place sure looks scary. I am usually brave, but this place really gives me the creeps.
I know, but as soon as we get the intel we need, we'll be out of here in a flash.
I hope those Reapers don't see through our disguises. I don't want to be their next target.
They won't. Our disguises are very convincing, so there is no chance they will see through them. Trust me, Camille, everything's going to be okay.
I hope you are right, James.
You must be those two new strikers Reaper was talking about.
Yes, we have been told to come here to see what your latest plan is.
Thank you for arriving on such short notice. Wait a second, is your friend okay?
Yeah, she's a bit shy. After all, becoming a fully fledged striker is quite a rigorous process.
No doubt about it. And after all, courage is not the absence of fear, but rather it is acting in spite of fear. Okay, if you would like to follow me.
There you are, Sinclair. I see you have bought those striker recruits.
Just thought they might as well tag along so they can learn about our latest plan for world domination.
You sure have a remarkable skill in training up new recruits quickly. Anyways, see this red liquid in a beaker? This here is demonoid serum. Anyone who touches it will instantly transform into a demonoid. And we are planning to deploy it across the globe. How will we do it, you ask? Notice that there is a large-scale machine behind you. That machine will be used to transform the liquid into gas. When it detonates, it will disperse the gas into the atmosphere, but for it to be effective, it needs to be at a high surface. Now, can anyone tell me what is known as the roof of the world?
I believe that would be the Himalayas.
Yes, but the tallest mountain in that range is Mount Everest. For you see, we plan to detonate the device upon the very summit. The gas will enter the atmosphere, and soon it will cover the entire globe. No one will be safe, not even those living in South America, which is on the opposite side of the world from Tibet. And then the poison clouds will start raining, only it won't be raining water, it will be raining demonoid serum. And everyone on this planet will be transformed into demonoids. At long last we will finally achieve world domination.
There is a remote chance that the demonoid serum might not affect everyone. Is it okay if I have a sample so that I can give it to anyone who isn't affected?
With that amount of intelligence you will be a fully fledged striker in no time. Sure, have a sample, just don't take too much.
We are almost ready to depart to the Himalayas.
We are almost ready as well, Uncle Reaper. Sinclair was just showing our new recruits the latest plan.
Going to the big leagues already. They will be proper strikers faster than you think. You should train your recruits well.
Being a striker is about being prepared for anything.
Are you two ready to head off to the highest point in the world?
We appreciate the offer, but we have already booked our flight to Tibet. We can make our own way to Mount Everest.
Fair enough. I guess we will meet you there. Meet us at the summit of Mount Everest and we shall unfold our plan.
Okay, see you soon. Did you see that video I sent you?
Yes, we did. The Reapers plan to turn every human being into demonoids.
And I came face to face with Reaper himself. That sure was a terrifying experience, but things will be even more terrifying if we don't stop them from unfolding this dastardly scheme.
I don't blame you for being scared. Demonoids are some of the most dangerous beings in existence, and if nothing is done, the Earth will soon become a demonoid wasteland.
And we have forwarded that video to the MI6 and the Archangel hideout. I can only imagine how Archangel must be feeling right now when he heard this alarming news.
In all my years as a 00 agent, this has to be one of the biggest challenges I have ever faced. 007 to MI6, I need Q to go to the Archangel hideout.
As you have just saw in the video Mr. Bond sent us, it would appear that our worst fear has been realized. The Reapers are planning to use a machine to disperse the demonoid serum into the air in gas form and have it rain upon every human being to turn them into demonoids.
Good heavens, if they succeed in their plan, the world as we know it will soon come to an end.
Precisely. But the good news is that we know that they are planning to unleash their plan at Mount Everest in Tibet, so that is where we need to go.
And some more good news, I was fortunate enough to get a sample of the demonoid serum.
Excellent work, Mr. Bond. Perhaps there could be a way to use that against them. Now, does anyone have any idea on how we can use this stuff to our advantage? Anyone? Okay, Q, what do you have to say?
Do you think it would be possible to transform that ghastly demonoid serum into an angeloid serum?
I think Q may be onto something. If we could somehow convert that demonoid serum into an angeloid serum, I could maybe use that serum to turn myself into an angeloid and we could get an advantage on the Reapers.
I think you may be right, Mr. Bond. Perhaps that might just work.
It's highly likely that the serum was made using demonoid blood. If we are to convert it to an angeloid serum, it would likely need a blood sample from one of us, which is something I am more than willing to provide.
I love your willingness to participate, Lisa. We have a lab here, so if you and Q would like to go there to prepare the serum.
I really hope you are not scared of needles.
Believe me, I've faced far worse than a needle. Needles may be sharp, but swords are a lot sharper.
True, a sword is very sharp, but always remember that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Okay, now this will be a sharp scratch. And oh yeah, I hope you weren't expecting a sticker for being brave.
Oh please, give it a rest, Q.
Stickers are the least of our worries. Need I remind you that there is still a demon invasion that needs to be stopped?
But Mr. Bond, we haven't even tested the serum yet.
There isn't time. Our main priority is to get our asses to the Himalayas to teach those demons a lesson.
Ready to put those demons in their place?
You bet I am, Archangel. No planet will become a demon wasteland on my watch.
But what if you take the serum and it ends up killing you?
It's a risk I will have to take. One life lost will always be too many, but the lives of 8 billion people must come first, and you cannot put a price on that.
Now listen here, people. The Reapers have come up with the most diabolical plan ever. Out of all the crimes they have committed, this probably has been to the worst out the lot. Knowing them, they are very unlikely to give up without a fight, whereas we have the power to defeat them. They will still be a challenge to take down. If we perform a surprise attack on them, we should be able to get the upper hand and defeat them easier. We have the means to fly to the summit of Mount Everest, but Mr. Bond and his friend don't, so we will have to carry them there. Whilst we are in the sky, we will use light arrows to destroy the machine before it detonates, and then, once we land on the summit, we can begin our assault, and put those demons in their place. Remember, failure is not an option. The Reapers must be stopped, no matter the cost. The fate of our world depends on it. Now Mr. Bond, if you would like to do the honors of opening the cargo door.
With pleasure.
Are you okay, James?
I don't even know what happened. It feels as if I have hit an invisible wall or something.
Well, looks like the cameras did their job.
Cameras? What are you on about?
This is no ordinary helicopter, this is a helicopter with adaptive camouflage. At the press of the button, the cameras project the image they see, which makes the chopper blend in with the environment. So in short, it's an invisible helicopter.
I guess that brings stealth technology to a whole new level.
An invisible helicopter. Wow, what will the world think of next?
Okay, we have a slight change of plan. It turns out we won't have to carry Mr. Bond and his friend to the summit after all. They have an invisible helicopter that can fly them there. They can actually fire the light arrow from the chopper and get a better shot.
I've heard of stealth aircraft, but I've never heard of a helicopter that can turn invisible. That gives stealth aircraft a whole new meaning.
Ready to go.
Yep, it's time to show those Reapers who's boss.
Now remember, those demons are unlike anything you have ever faced. Even with the Angeloid serum, they will still be very powerful, so make sure you take extreme caution. The biggest mistake you could make would be to underestimate them.
Thanks for the heads up, Q. And next time, warn me if there are any invisible vehicles lying about. I want to avoid a concussion if I can help it.
Why did we have to go all the way to the top of this mountain? Couldn't we have least used a helicopter to get up, or better still, just used the helicopter to release the damn gas?
Quit your whining, Inferno. This mountain is the tallest on Earth. If we used a helicopter we would be shot down, but at least on top of a mountain, no one will be able to catch us.
I guess you do have a point. After all, if there is no hard work, it would mean nothing. If I don't have to put up with Flame's farts from eating lumpy potatoes anymore, I guess it will be worth it.
Ugh, why did you have to bring that up? My stomach hurts just thinking about it.
For fuck's sake, can't we just stop our yammering and get on with what we came here to do?
Yes, I apologize for that episode, Bianca. And I believe Emma Storm should do the honors in starting the countdown.
With pleasure. I set the clock to 1 minute.
I knew we raised our daughter right.
She may throw tantrums at times, but she sure has done us proud.
Great job, Emma. Tiffany and Jonathan have trained you well. Now let us sit back and admire our handiwork.
You've only got one shot, James. Whatever you do, don't miss.
I don't plan to. Target sighted.
Fire at will.
What the hell just happened? Why did the machine just disappear in a flash of light?
Did the detonation sequence malfunction or something?
There's just no way it could malfunction. Even if it did, it wouldn't just disappear in a flash of light. It's not designed that way.
Break us apart.
First our machine got destroyed, now there's a chopper trying to shoot us. What are we going to do now?
Actually, I think the only thing you can do now is surrender while you still can. Your plan has failed, Reapers. There is nowhere left to run.
Who the hell are you? What's your business here?
The name's Bond, James Bond. And if you think you can get away with turning our planet into a demonoid wasteland, well, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but you have another thing coming.
You're the one who destroyed our machine?
Thanks to the help of some friends, yes. So this means your plan has been foiled, so you might as well surrender.
Oh, you seriously think we're going to surrender to a foolish mortal? No way, we're the Reapers, and we do not answer to you pathetic humans. And besides, you're vastly outnumbered. There's 14 of us and only one of you.
Oh yeah? Well, something tells me you didn't learn to count at kindergarten. So Reaper, we meet at last.
The Archangels? How is this even possible?
That doesn't matter right now. What matters is that we know you were trying to turn every human on this planet into demonoids, but now that you no longer have your precious machine and no demonoid serum left, it looks like your plan disappeared in a flash of light, literally.
Wait a second, I know what's going on here. Those two striker recruits that came to Crimson Peak earlier are actually double agents. They were pretending to work with us so that the Archangels could get the drop on us and thwart our plan, and Mr. Bond is actually one of them. I knew I recognized that face from somewhere.
So you're saying that they were actually spies?
Yes, and I think you know too much already.
Well, if you think you can get away with ruining our plan, you can go and fuck a lamppost. Show yourself Corbin, and help us destroy these pathetic angels.
Oh yeah? Well, we also have a giant as well. Come forth, Raymond, and help us put these demons in their place.
I'm at your command, Archangel. I'm ready to destroy those foul demons.
Oh come on, Archangel, seriously? Now you are stealing our idea. You do realize you can get in trouble for copyright infringement.
Copyright infringement? I have you know that I studied a bit of law, and the only person who is breaking the law around here is you. Now here is a little something I came up with.
You know what? I'm done playing games. There is no way you can top us demonoids. We are the most powerful beings in the universe, and you are about to find out what that means, the hard way.
Alright my angels, let's teach those demons a life lesson they won't forget for a long time. Let's show them what we are made of. Finish them off, Mr. Bond.
You don't have to ask me twice. Well, Reapers, looks like it's the end of the line. You are all out of options, and there is nothing more you can do now.
Maybe so, but what are you going to do? Get us arrested, shoot us all to death? I hate to burst your bubble, but the pity pistol will not even be able to leave a scratch on us.
Then I will leave you all in the hands of fate. You know what to do, Camille.
I sure do, James.
Nice try, but it seems as if your helicopter pilot friend missed.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure.
I guess they didn't miss after all.
Wow.
It's an avalanche. Let's get out of here.
We cannot thank you two enough for your assistance in helping us take down the Reapers. You may have came to us for help, but you played a pivotal role in saving our world and went above and beyond the call of duty. Had it not been for you, the world as we know it would have come to an end, and the Reapers would have turned it into a horrible place. It's a good thing we worked together to stop those demons in their tracks.
Believe me, I've saved the world more times than you can count, but this is probably one of the most challenging missions I have ever faced.
And the way you fired that missile to cause the Reapers to fall off Mount Everest. It takes some good aim to pull off something like that.
It would appear my experience as a combat helicopter pilot really paid off.
Do you think the Reapers are actually dead, or is this merely a reprieve?
Unfortunately, it is merely a reprieve. Normally a fall from that height would be unsurvivable, but don't forget that the Reapers are demons, and it would take more than that to kill a demon. And just wait until episode 100 comes out, I just know that the Reapers will be at their most evil.
But look at it this way, Archangel, at least there is one thing that you have that the Reapers don't, and that is something worth fighting for.
That's right, Mr. Bond. We will be prepared for whatever they throw at us. Whatever lies ahead, we will face it together. But as a token of our gratitude, you are both welcome to come and visit us at any time.
Thanks, it means a lot to us. I appreciate your hospitality, but I am afraid I am going to have to return to MI6 to receive my debriefing. I just got a text from someone, bear with me a second. It says, "Hi James. You will notice that there is a new app on your phone. It is to initiate your car's new fusion mode. Give it a try." I wonder what Q means by fusion mode. Only one way to find out. Whoa, what's happening here?
Did your car just merge with you to form a suit of armor? No way.
So that's what this so-called fusion mode does. Your car fuses into a set of armor. I've never seen a car do that before.
I don't know how Q did it, but this looks spectacular. I feel invincible now.
And it even comes with a jetpack. That almost seems too good to be true. Should we fly back to MI6?
I think the answer to that question is a definite yes.
As I have said before, you are both welcome here at any time, so be sure to pop by whenever you get the chance.
As you can imagine, I am quite a busy man, but I will be sure to make a visit whenever I get the time.
But in the meantime, farewell, and have a safe flight home.
See you next time, Archangel. To infinity and beyond, I guess.
See you again soon, Mr. Bond.
So 007, I have noticed you have made use of that new fusion mode.
Yes, it was quite a pleasant experience to hurtle through the sky at neck-breaking speeds. I mean, I used a jetpack before, but it couldn't go at the speed that the fusion mode one went. And there's just something I like about the wind flowing through my hair.
I'm glad you had a great time trying it out. But Q told me to tell you that it's still a bit unstable, so make sure you use it with caution.
I assure you, I am no stranger to experimental prototypes. I have used them many times before. I know the risks, and I am always cautious when I try them out. I may be a brave man, but even I know my limits.
That's good to hear, but just in curiosity, how did you feel when you were flying?
It felt as if I was Buzz Lightyear. And I finally found out what it means to go to infinity and beyond.
Just be careful you don't get a C and D letter. You know what Disney's like with its intellectual properties.